Hi Stampers, it's Amber Whittemore, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So today we're doing a sneak peek of the new Butterfly Brilliance collection, which is on a demo pre-order. But today I'm not going to do a demo. I'm going to tell you why. Well, first I'm going to say good morning and thank you for watching. But I actually recorded the demo last night, and being me, I did a time lapse and I sped through, and it was, well, interesting. I was quite upset, so this is actually take 2. I'm just not going to be doing the demo for the card, and I'm sorry. But on other news, I wanted to talk about, we're doing the Butterfly Brilliance, and we're doing as a demo order. And you can actually join Stampin' Up! And have it part of your starter package, which is so cool. Alright, enough talking about that. And celebration is, there's a week left. So if you want to earn those freebie goodies, the stamp sets, the pretty papers, they're going away soon. So go grab them. Alright, so Butterfly Brilliance. The collection contains a stamp set, die cuts, DSP, and specialty paper. We get to pre-order it. We started in the 2nd of February. We used to get a March ahead, or a month ahead. And customers will be able to start ordering March 2nd. That's coming so soon. So excited. And so we got this beautiful stamps. If you look at it, look at all the definition and everything. I don't actually keep my die cuts in the sleeve that it comes in. I actually have a sticky magnetic strip that I buy off of Amazon, and I stick it on here. I seen another demonstrator do it, and I found that it reminds me, hey, you have the die cuts. Or, hey, use these while you're using the stamp. But that's neither here nor there. So the stamp is actually only one, and it's quite huge. You're going to need our biggest block if you're using a block. I'm actually going to demonstrate how to use the Stamparatus. Quick little demo on that. And if you're not okay with the stamp being one stamp, I've seen another demonstrator cut, and then you can stamp singly and then put it together like a jigsaw when it comes time. But here is this awesome die cut. It die cuts them all at the same time. You're going to need the big shot. The mini big shot, which is my favorite, is not going to do. It also comes with the layering outline dies, which are absolutely gorgeous. And they have one to fit each one of the butterflies in here. They also have 2 little mini butterflies, which are absolutely gorgeous. Look how cute they are. I'm always afraid I'm going to lose the little ones. I'm actually thinking about getting one of those magnetic bowls that mechanics use for screws, like from Home Depot, to throw my little dies in when I'm working. At least then they won't get misplaced. And we have background dies also included. This die set actually has a lot of dies. So this one actually embosses, but it cuts. This one cuts the little holes and embosses. And this one actually just does the embossing, like the crisscross hatch sign. Oh, so that's cool to do little background things on there. I haven't gotten to play with those. But there is the stamp and the die cuts that come with the bundle. And then I was talking about the specialty paper. The specialty paper is $5 for 2 sheets. But it's really pretty. I have no clue what this is made out of, but I don't, it feels like it's embossed. It feels like it's green. And we have like birch wood, I believe, on the back, and it's really gorgeous. And I actually did use it on the card demo that I made yesterday, even though it was fast forward, so I'll have to show it to you. So we'll stick those in there. And then you have my absolute favorite, the DSP. So the cool thing about this DSP is it comes with 48 sheets, 8 of each design. But the special thing about this, one set of paper, now mind you, it's gorgeous on the back, so it kind of makes me sad, but because I like cutting out these butterflies. The big die cut that cuts out all the butterflies from the stamp also will cut out all these butterflies at the same time. So if you need a quick card, boom, 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 all done. But let's check out the rest of this paper. So there's the back of that one. And then we have the pretty rainbows. And then another watercolor sky looking coral calypso. Delightful daffodil. Or mango melody, actually. And that one. And then we have a monarch with the really Bermuda Bay, really pretty cloud background, which is absolutely gorgeous. And this cool background, I like it. It's fun. It actually looks like one of the sections of a butterfly wing. It's really pretty. And then we have this pattern paper, and on this side we have this beautiful butterflies flying all over. And then we got the splotchy background, which is really cool. I like it. And butterflies. Oh. And then we got another splotchy background in the pinks. And then, like the big butterflies, they have just smaller ones, so they're really beautiful. And you get 48 sheets. It's a lot of paper. The reason I love butterflies is because when I was a young mom, I took my daughter to the Strong Museum of Play in Rochester, and they have the Butterfly Observatory. And it is absolutely gorgeous. There's just butterflies and colors everywhere, and it just smells divine, and it's like walking in the Secret Garden with all the pretty things. So childhood memories for my kiddo, and childhood memories of me growing up watching the Secret Garden, so all of the above. I think that's my attraction to butterflies, but they're peaceful, they're calming, they represent hope and love and just brilliance. I absolutely love them. I just wanted to tell you about the paper. Now enough about me. Alright, so the Butterfly Designer Series paper has these colors in it. It's Basic Black, Bermuda Bay, Russian Bride, Calypso Coral, Just Jade, Magenta Madness, Mango Melody, Mint Macaroon, Misty Moonlight, Poppy Parade, So Saffron, and Whisper White, or it would be Basic White, because they had this printed before we switched over to Basic White. So that's the cool stuff about that. It's so pretty. Okay, So I have been bouncing around and looking for ideas and inspiration, and I find inspiration from different demos, different card makers. I find inspiration all over. I can't remember where these came from, so I apologize. But these are just my take in these cards. They're not my design. So we have this one where I have it stamped on Magenta Madness with the black stripes in the back. She actually did the black ink spritzy. I don't have that. I don't have black ink, the refill. So I use the black Stampin'up. And I use my blending brush, which I absolutely love. And then I decided to make today ridiculously awesome and using the splattered background stamp if you've seen any of my other videos. You notice I love this stamp for some reason. It looks like fairy dust. But I thought it brought the two colors inside the card too. So I love that. And this one I actually seen, I think I grabbed this idea off the demonstrator page, and it says thank you so much, and it's not my idea, but I fell in love with it. It's the fine art embossing folder from the new mini catalog, and these are all butterfly stamped from that stamp set, and just with the card that says thank you much. Now, part of my my Stampin' Up team, Missy, actually showed us this design of this fun fold that she had done with the retired sheet of paper. Don't know where she got it from, but she wrote up the demo, and I decided, hey, that's gonna be awesome, showing all the beautiful paper going on here. So we got this and all that. And I love the blues and the Bermuda bays and the mint macaroon, and it just pops together. And go figure, my blending brushes, I love those. If you don't have those already, I would grab a set or two. They're worthwhile to have. They change all your basic white, and I love doing that with the signs or the sentiment pieces. It brings it together. I don't have to really struggle to do it. Yes, I have the colored ink, but the lighter color around it just makes it, I don't know, it just does it for me. So we have this one. And I actually took Karen Titus's class this weekend, and I only got to do one card. And she did this awesome pop-up card. And we're using vellum and stuff. But I had all these butterflies I had colored. I had stamped in Memento Black. And I used Misty Moon, or I used my Stampin' Blends. And I also Wink Stella'd them all. Because when I first got the stamp, I just stamped a whole bunch of sheets of paper and I played with my markers all day long. And then I just played with colors. It was a lot of fun. But you put the tea light in it. How awesome is that? That is just an awesome card. I'm sorry. It's just fascinating to me. The pop-up cards always make my day. And if you're wondering where this designer series paper comes from, it's actually the designer series paper that you get for joining right now. You get 5 packs of it, and it comes in the brights, subbles, neutrals, regals, and then the in colors till 2022, which is the Just Jade, Magenta Madness, Cinnamon Cider, Bumblebee, and Misty Moonlight. But you get that, and you get the 5 packs of paper free on top of you spend $99, and then you get $125 worth of product plus free shipping, which is awesome because shipping is ridiculous. And we ship through FedEx. So enough talking about that one. And I actually made 3 of these cards. And there's a reason I made 3 cards, because I actually did one as a demo, and of course my videotaping messed up. And so sorry, this is not my original idea. I originally got this from my pastor showing me, I believe, what her daughter was making out of used cards. And then I went and researched it, and then there's so many different videos for pop-up box cards. And I'm not exactly sure who to give the credit to, but I definitely know that I got the measurements and stuff off of YouTube. So that's definitely not mine. I just used my own paper. So here is Rocco Rose, which is an in color, and when our new catalog comes out, these colors are going to start going away. So if you like them, go grab the stuff that you want to grab. But this is using one of the celebration papers. And the cool thing about this is it folds up into the same size card. It's so cool. So I made this one a little more pinks and purplies, a little more mellow. And if I would have known that I was going to do this one, I probably would have stamped it on very vanilla so they'd match a little bit better. But, you know, hindsight's 20/20. And this is one. This is a birthday one. And this is one I used the actual DSP to the collection, which is absolutely fun. This is one I cut out from the paper. And then this is the actual stamped ones, magenta. Like I said, I've been stamping butterflies since I got this. So I did all this. But look at how cool this is. Oh. How cool would that be to get in the mail? And this is the one I actually put together last night, and I'm really sad that my video didn't come out good. But this is Mango Melody and Calypso Coral as my colors, my focal points. I had a lot of fun with this one, and it just went all over. And as you can see, the bottom is that specialty paper, because I wanted it to be like a box. Holding up the butterflies in the air. But like I said, it just folds. And it goes into a standard card. This is probably not a card that you want to send in the mail, or you're going to need extra postage. Or I just send it in like a box, just so they don't crush it. But it does fold. It's actually acetate down there. All pieces of plastic acetate. And 3, and I do plan on offering a class with the butterfly collection, doing actually most of these as in my class. So if you are interested in it, don't be afraid to pop over to my Facebook page. I advertise it. Or PM me if you're interested, and then we could talk about what's going on with the class. And I will probably, seeing how the first order date for customers is March 2nd to May 3rd, I will probably run it April, sometime in the beginning of April, and I'll set that class up, because this collection is absolutely gorgeous, and I definitely want to spotlight this and teach as much as I can with these, because they are gorgeous. All right, so I gotta have my coffee, because this is actually morning. This is real time. I'm gonna be posting it. So with this, you can use the biggest block. I don't have very much luck getting a nice even stamp with the biggest block, so I'm going to use my Stamparatus, which is a really cool tool, annual catalog. And I'm going to show you. I have a piece of the scrap paper down there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have that. I'm not going to put it all the way in the corner, because I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go like that. So it comes with these really heavy duty magnets, so your paper doesn't move. Move this stuff out of the way. And I'm going to show you how simple and why the Stamparatus is the coolest thing ever. So, see, it's a big stamp, like I said. You can cut it if you want. It's up to you. Now, the first thing you do is you place the stamp where you want. Make sure it's clean. I know I cleaned it up pretty good, but I'm hoping. I'm going to place that around the middle. I'm giving myself area for me to be able to die cut, and I didn't really want it really close to the edge. So you place it where you want. Tap, 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 tap. And it clings to this. It also comes with a foam pad that you put underneath your paper for your clear cling stamps. So it gives it enough pressure to sandwich it so you get a good stamping. And I'm going to put my clear stamp case underneath. So when I ink it, it has something to push up against, so it's not just going. And I am going to do it in quarter calypso because I feel a little bit, or you know what? Yeah, quarter calypso. Because I like it. So you sit there and you just stamp it up and ink it up good. And this is a 6.5 by 6.5 paper. And I'm going to trim it before I put it in. But I like to give myself a little extra room so I know it can die cut it without cutting off any cool edges. So you just do that and move your door and go like this. You can actually move the doors. There's 2 doors. There's all kind of options. It's really a nifty tool. If you don't have it, I would do it. Now see how I'm just pressing? I'm not pressing like really hard. I'm just trying to get all the spots. This is a very big stamp. Let's see how I didn't get it. Probably didn't press good enough, but I'm gonna ink. Ink it up again because I like it actually really. I've been inking, double inking for the stamp because I like them really rich in color. I'll make sure I get this butterfly that didn't come out right here. La 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 la, push, 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 push. Look at that. It's so pretty. And when they're on paper, it's when they cut out, they really pop. They are absolutely gorgeous. I use and clean my stamp off the best I can, which I know for a fact I didn't clean it up. I can see it all on the edges. I'm going like this and clean it up. So I'm gonna move these, but make sure they don't. I'll actually show you. I'm going to leave them on, and I have a piece of scrap paper down there just in case I got ink coming off of there. But they actually store on the underneath, and they store separated and stuff like this. It's very lightweight. It's a lot of fun. But before I show you how I cut them out on the big shot, I wanted to show you all the different options, so you get an idea of how cool they are. Like, I just colored. These are actually embossed on black with white. They're really cool. And here has an overlay. One of those overlay dies that I stuck on there. I was just playing. Like, there's so many options with this set in this collection. It is absolutely awesome. Here's one of those die cut it out of the paper. And these are all my crazy ones. Single stamps. Sparkles, big ones, little ones. And what I'm actually going to do is, see, I'm using one of those sleeves that you get with your die cuts, because I don't use them, but I save them for stuff like this, where I find something or I just want to play with it and I want to color, because sometimes I get stuck in bed. Because I'm disabled, and a lot of times I have issues and I have to lay down, but I'm not ready to go to bed. So what I do is I'll sit there and stamp out a bunch of images in my mental black and play with my markers. And then die cut them out when I feel up to it, which is awesome. And then they're all ready for the cards. But what I do is I'm going to actually, when I put this stamp set away, when I'm actually done playing with it regularly, daily, I'm going to rubber band it right to there. So then if I need butterflies, right there. All ready to go. So I'm going to trim this one up, and I'm gonna save all my scraps because they actually come in really handy for, don't mind, that's my new cat. She's trying to open up the cabinet door. She's actually really smart. So we'll sit there and go like this. I save them for my sentiments, my tags. I have this lovely little thing right here. I stick that kind of stuff in here. So waste not, want not. And then store them all in there. So they're up there and ready to go. Alright. So I'm all trimmed up. And then we're gonna need the big die. Alright, so this is my big shot. I bought this before I joined Stampin' Up. Oh, my daddy bought it for me. I was fascinated with die cuts. And I plan on getting the new one that folds from Stampin' Up. It's really neat. But for right now, I've got a lot of use for this one. So I have the magnetic plate. If you don't and you lined it up, you can use washi tape. I just suggest, because my washi tape's been ripping my paper. I don't know if I got strong washi tape or what. So just put it on your skin first, and it'll take some of the stickiness off. But it should, in all intents and purposes, not do that. So it's lined up, and I have my sandwich. And then we're gonna do magic. Sorry, I always thought this was magic. I did this for 2 days straight. I just die cut. I wrote everybody's die cuts that I could do before I was really into card making. And I just wanted die cuts because I used them actually in my Bible journaling. I'm not going fully all the way just because of that. So what I'm going to do, just for room's sake, because I'm on my computer test, so I want to make sure I get that part right there. Could have put it in the middle too, you know, simpler things. But I like doing things the complicated way. Bop. Bop, bop, ba-dop, bop. But it cuts out 6 butterflies all at the same time, and I was a little off, so I'll probably trim those. Another cool thing that I seen I don't know where I seen it. Like I said, I have been scrounging YouTube for the best ideas I could possibly find and combined it. Taking those outlaying dies and actually are the frame, the layering dies. Let's see, these ones. And cutting out, doing this and then cutting this out, and then, but cutting this out of vellum. So it gives it a really delicate feel. And it's really pretty, and I'm putting gems in them out. Oh, gorgeous. See? Idea is just flowing everywhere. Probably make butterfly cards everywhere. So, I will be offering a butterfly Brilliance class. And I'm going to say the beginning of April, and I'm going to get that scheduled on my schedule and make sure that's on my Stampin' Up schedule too. But on my Facebook group, Creating with Amber. And I'm also going to picture and show pictures and share what I shared here today on the Butterfly Brilliance, the die cuts, when you can order, and stuff like that, and give you the numbers so you know ahead of time. And it's gonna be awesome. So I hope you enjoyed Coffee and Stamps with Amber. And I'm sorry I didn't have a demo, but I really had a mess. But here's my pretty butterflies. They're so pretty. But there's so many things you can make. And butterflies pretty much go with everything. Flowers and spring. Okay, maybe I'm hoping for spring and I'm done with the winter, even though our winter here in New York has been pretty mild, considering that I'm used to snowstorms and snow days. But remember, you can order early if you join my team. It can be part of your demonstrator starter package. If not, and you're not a demo, you have to wait till the 2nd of March, which isn't that far away. That's another reason I wanted to do it. And it will run all the way till May 3rd, which isn't that long. It's a special promo, so it's really cool. But if you don't want the whole set, you can buy the butterflies, the clings. You can do just stuff with the butterflies. If you want to be honest, you can do the paper in itself does its own justice. So everything about the stamp collection is absolutely gorgeous, and I've never done a pre-order before, so it's actually quite cool. I think I ordered it within the first 20 minutes of me being able to pre-order it, because I was like, I need this. But if you have any questions, don't be afraid to reach out to me. You can reach out to me on my blog, stampinwithawit@blogspot.com, or you can find me on Facebook. I'm Amber Marie, and I'm also on Creating with Amber. Don't be afraid to shout me out a message. Well, I hope you guys have an amazing Sunday, and happy creating. Bye-bye now.